I'm back once again at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport, ready to catch a flight to Paris. But this time, I'm doing something different. I'm flying direct. There are now 3 airlines offering non-stop flights between Bangkok and Paris: Thai Airways, Air France, and a newcomer you might not expect, Aircalin, the national airline of the French Pacific island of New Caledonia. So today, let's see what it's like to fly with them on this long-haul journey to Paris Charles de Gaulle. I arrived early for check-in, and it all went like a breeze. No lines, no stress. I got my boarding pass swiftly and was all set for this unexpected direct flight to Paris with Aircalin. And even though there were plenty of flights departing this morning, security didn't take long at all. Things are pretty well organized here at Suvarnabhumi. I've always liked Suvarnabhumi. It's never a stressful place to be, and the traditional Thai art and statues around the terminal make it feel unique and welcoming. And of course, you'll find all the luxury brand boutiques and duty-free shops you'd expect in a major international airport. It handled 62 million passengers last year, ranking as the 17th busiest airport in the world. And surprisingly, it's also the most Instagrammed airport anywhere. With so many passengers passing through, the airport opened a new terminal, Satwan, in 2024, and that's where I'll be boarding today. Satwan is connected to the main terminal by an underground automated people mover system, making the transfer quick and easy, as you will see. But first, we have to head deep underground, beneath the taxiways that separate the 2 terminals, to catch the shuttle train. When you reach Satwan, it's like a whole new terminal. More shops, more places to eat, and even more of those elegant Thai statues and decorations. My favorite part here? Those 2 metal elephants. They're absolutely beautiful and hard to miss. It's an impressive space, a vast central hallway branching out to 28 jetways, making Satwan feel like a full-scale terminal of its own. Boarding time is approaching, but I still have a moment to check out today's aircraft. Canumera, that's its name, is an Airbus A330-neo that joined Aircalin's fleet in 2019. Time to board the plane. The economy cabin is laid out in a 242 configuration, and I'll be flying in seat 20A, a window seat, just how I like it. And I'm lucky. as no one will be sitting next to me at 20B. Waiting at your seat are the basics for a long-haul flight. A pair of headsets, a fluffy pillow, and a soft blanket. I have to say I really like the color scheme. All those marine and turquoise blue tones give the cabin a calm, refreshing feel. What do you think of them? The headrest actually folds in 3 ways, so you can adjust it for extra comfort. Really handy on a long flight like this. The touchscreen in-flight entertainment system is large enough and offers excellent picture quality, a definite plus for passing the time during the next 12 hours. If I had to nitpick, the screen's pretty reflective, not ideal if you're trying to film or take photos. There's Wi-Fi on board. Not something I always use, but definitely helpful if you need to get online. Prices range from $7.50 for 1 hour to $24 if you want to stay connected the entire flight. There are 56 movies in the library. Not the biggest selection I've seen, but it's probably enough to get through the flight. Then comes the charming safety announcement, clearly inspired by the airline's route on a paradise island in the Pacific. It sets a relaxing tropical tone for the flight.
Durant le vol, merci de suivre attentivement les instructions de l'équipage.
Vos jouets préférés ou bagages à main de petite taille doivent être placés sous le siège devant vous. Les allées et les issues de secours doivent rester dégagées durant le vol.
Les ceintures de sécurité en classe économie et premium économie s'attachent et se détachent de cette façon.
After just 5 minutes of taxiing, we're ready for takeoff. Takeoff on the A330-neo is surprisingly quiet. It's one of the things that really sets this aircraft apart from all the wide bodies. This aircraft is equipped with 2 external cameras, this one pointing straight down and one facing forward, a great way to follow the flight from a unique perspective. Oh, I forgot to show you the legroom. The pitch is really good. I'm 1.85 m, that's about 6'1", and I'm perfectly comfortable there. While waiting for lunch to be served, I'm enjoying an excellent French film, The Count of Monte Cristo. A classic story, and this version is really well done. To kick things off, they brought over some salted nuts and I asked for a glass of tomato juice. A nice little appetizer before the main meal. I added a Singa to the mix. That's the go-to Thai beer if you've never tried it. Alright, lunchtime. Here's what they served. Let's take a closer look. So the starter is a potato salad. And I'm guessing the little box next to it is the dessert. Let's find out. This is definitely easier with two hands, assuming you're not filming at the same time, like I am. Well, that looks like a sponge cake to me. Same story with the potato salad. These containers aren't exactly one-hand friendly. There we go, just as I thought, it's a potato salad. Inside the pack, you get bamboo cutlery. I'm really not a fan. Some airlines still provide metal cutlery. I wish more would do the same. That said, the dental stick is a nice touch. Always good to have after a meal. I went with the chicken option. Let's take a look at what it actually looks like. My first impression? Not great. It looked kind of dry. But once I tried it, actually, the chicken was really yummy. So yeah, the meal was alright. Nothing to complain about, but also nothing I'll be dreaming about later. By the time I was done eating, we were already cruising past the eastern coastline of India. The flight goes on nice and smooth, so I'm checking out what else the in-flight entertainment system has to offer, beyond the movies. There are some old-school video games in there, fun for killing time. There's also a good amount of music albums to browse through, with definitely something for everyone. They've got a few series episodes too. Perfect if you missed one and want to catch up mid-flight. I've never really shopped from the in-flight duty-free. Nothing ever feels that tempting. How about you? Ever grabbed something mid-air? Well, actually, I was tempted this time. They had a model of the aircraft, and I find the A330-neo so beautiful in these vibrant colors. For those of you who may not be familiar with New Caledonia, it's located in the Pacific Ocean, east of Australia. Two hours before landing, we got our second meal service, along with a nice tomato juice for me. On the tray this time, a julienne vegetable salad, some exotic fruits, and most importantly, a main that looked way better this time, rigatoni with tomato and Parmigiano cream. The pasta was excellent, definitely the highlight of the meal. And there we were, flying over France. Almost there now. The landing is just as smooth as the rest of the flight. A nice finish to a pleasant journey. And here we are, pulling up the gate 10 minutes early. Gotta love that. Just before stepping out, here's a quick peek at the premium economy cabin. It's got a 232 layout. For once, the whole arrival process, customs, baggage claim, went like a breeze. That's not always the case at Charles de Gaulle's Terminal 2. I paid just a little over €400 or $450 with one checked suitcase for this direct flight from Bangkok to Paris. Nowadays, it's an excellent price. In conclusion, this flight with Aircalin from Bangkok to Paris really impressed me. On the upside, a beautiful and comfortable cabin, a high-quality entertainment screen with a solid selection, great service both on board and at the airport, and an arrival right on time. And considering I paid less than $450, the value for money was excellent. The only real downside? The bamboo cutlery. Not my favorite, and I wish more airlines would stick with metal. But honestly, for this price and overall experience, I'd definitely fly again with Aircalin.